Let's move on to Raiders Colts. And the Colts are starting to roll. It feels like they've gotten over the shock of losing Luck, and now they're looking at Brissett going, you know what? This guy can make plays for us. The Colts are looking very good. I almost wish that I had hammered some. So it was very interesting. We had Dave Mason on the show on Betting with the Bag a few weeks ago, and he talked about how as soon as that Chargers win total went down to 6.5, it started getting hammered to the over. And great bets for those who made it. This is still a very good football team. Shocking that you could have got 6.5, and shocking that I didn't realize the opportunity. I guess I was stunned by the Luck retirement as well. Let's see what we're dealing with. Raiders Colts. Raiders on this tough road trip. Things are just going to get worse for the Oakland Raiders. Open at -7 to -102. It's now -7 to +104, and there are 6.5s on the board. 6.5s at Bookmaker, Bet Online, and Heritage. This total at 44.5. It opened there. It's been a 4-cent move to the over at Pinnacle. 45s are on the board. 45.5 at Heritage. Oakland got destroyed by a very talented Vikings squad, but Jacobs is hurting. He's not 100%. 10 carries for 44 yards. I think the Colts beat this team up badly. I think they beat them up badly, and I'm happy that there's 6.5s on the board. I want to take the Colts here. I want to back the Colts, and is there a reason why I should take more time on this spot, or should I hammer the Colts now that there's 6.5s on the board, Donnie?
It's hard to build a case with the Oakland Raiders, especially on the road. And when we did the Audible all summer long, Jimmy, we were previewing some of these teams and some of these divisions. We all pointed to this stretch saying, dude, Oakland's going to have a tough time being on the road for this long. And it's not a team that's particularly equipped to be on the road. And they're probably not going to be challenging for much what they open up with a team total around 6. This is going to be a tough spot. But the only reason that gives me a little bit of pause earlier in the week, because I don't know, but what are we looking at? SBR odds, that's 6.5. That's a key number. And 7, obviously, if it gets there, is a really key number. But moving forward toward the week, you're going to be down a little bit of guys in the secondary for the Colts. But the one thing that really gives me pause, because when I want to cover, a touchdown or more in a football game, I want to make sure my big weapons are healthy and ready to go. And as you saw last week at the half, going down T.Y. Hilton with that quad injury, are they going to press him this week? They can win this football game without T.Y. Hilton or putting in more danger for the regular season, maybe rest him up for a week or two. That's the only thing that gives me pause early in the week. If T.Y. Hilton's going to be a go, there should be no reason why the Indianapolis Colts don't go out here and win by a touchdown or more. But if you take away that explosive play at the wide receiver position, now you're looking at more extended drives. Maybe it leaves the Raiders in the game longer. T.Y. Hilton's going to play a pretty big part in this game for me if I'm looking to take the Colts to cover by more than a touchdown here, Jimmy.
Yes, and the chat saying the same sorts of things and telling me to hold off. Thomas says I'd lean Colts, but I think could be a flat spot for the Colts off the big win. Brody says T.Y. Hilton looking like he will be out this Sunday, which could definitely help the confidence of a struggling secondary for the Raiders. Stay away from this, Jimmy. Robert Weimer leaning to the under because of the running game for the Colts. Sports 78 said Colts play down to the level of their competition. He's teasing Oakland to +14 along with the Baltimore money line. Torino says Colts offense struggled after Hilton went out, after T.Y. went out. But Larry Savage says Colts cover the points. You know what? And Alex Ramirez joining us. Thank you so much, Alex Ramirez, star of the Spidey play of the day. Nice to have you, Alex Ramirez. If T.Y. Hilton is out and this goes down to 5 or 4.5, it's going to be very hard for me not to jump on the Colts. But I will hold off at this point.